Good day, everyone. How are you? It's December 24th. Today's the 24th, 2025. And let's get started with Good Day Rising prayers. In nomine Dei, Matronum Nostra, et Deum Iesum Christum, et Deum Patrum, Spiritum Sanctum. Let us place ourselves in the presence of the Most Holy Divine Family, and in Catholic contemplation humbly venerate the Most Holy Trinitarian Theophany. Most Holy and Venerable Trinity, one Divine Family, I believe that Thou art here present. I venerate Thee with the deepest humility. I render to Thee with my whole heart the homage which is due to Thee. O most holy divine family, relying on Thine infinite goodness and promises, I hope to obtain pardon of my sins, the help of Thy grace, and life everlasting, through the merits of Deum Iesum Christum et Deum Matronam Nostrae. O most holy divine family, I love Thee above all things with my whole heart and soul, because Thou art all good and worthy of all love. I love my neighbor as myself for love of Thee, and I forgive all who have injured me and ask pardon of all whom I have injured. Let us thank the Most Holy Divine Family for the many graces that we receive, and offer ourselves and our sufferings up to heaven, and for the souls in purgatory. O Most Holy Divine Family, I most humbly thank Thee for all the favors Thou hast bestowed upon me to the present moment. It is again thanks to Thy bounty that I should live to see this day, and I desire to employ it solely in Thy service. I consecrate to Thee all my thoughts, words, actions, and sufferings of this day. Sanctify them, that there may be none that is not animated by Thy love, or that would not tend to Thy greater glory. Let us make a firm resolution to avoid evil and to do good, and let us beg of the Most Holy Divine Family the graces which are necessary to us. O Most Holy Divine Family, Thou knowest my weakness, and that I am unable to do anything good without the help of Thy grace. Deny me not Thy grace, proportionate to my necessities. Give me strength to avoid everything which Thou forbiddest, to practice the good which Thou hast commanded, and enable me patiently to bear all the trials which it may please Thee to send me. O Dea Matronam Nostrae, O Holy Mother of God, I place myself under Thy protection. I throw myself with confidence into the arms of Thy compassion. Be to me, O Mother of Mercy, my refuge in distress, my consolation in suffering, now and at the hour of my death. O Most Holy Divine Family, as envisioned by St. Lucia as the Most Holy Trinitarian Theophany, Dea Matronam Nostrae, et Deum Iesum Christum, et Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. I am heartily sorry for having offended Thee, and I detest all my sins, because I dread the loss of heaven and the pains of hell, but most of all because they offend Thee, O Most Holy Divine Family, who are all good and deserving of all my love. I firmly resolve, with the help of Thy grace, to confess my sins, to do penance, and to amend my life. In nomine Dei, Matronam Nostrae, et Deum Iesum Christum, et Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. Deum vobiscum, et quoque apud te. Oremus. Fidelium Deum Iesum Christum, omnium conditor et redemptor animabus, famalorum catuorum remissionem cunctorum tribue peccatorum, ut indulgentiam quam semper obteverum tipi supplicationibus consequentor. Qui ticum vivit et reinat in una divina familia, qui erat est et edit in aeternum. Suscipe Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum hoc immaculatum hostium, quam ego indinius famulus tuus offerit tibi Deum eum vivum et verum, pro in nomine viribus peccatis et offensionibus, et negligentis meis, et pro omnibus circumstantibus, sed et pro omnibus fidelibus, Catholicorum vivis atque defunctis ut mihi, et idis proficiedat salutem. Deum qui communis et sancti dignitatem mirabilitu condidis sit mirabilis reformasti da nobis, perius atque divine mysterium eis divinitatis esse consortes qui militatis nostrae, fiat natis is parteceps, Deum Iesum Christum Filium, qui tecum vivit et regnat in unitate Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. Offerdimus tibi Deum calicem salutaris tuam depecantis clementium, ut expetu divina majestatis tuae, pro nostra totius mundis adute, cum adoris suavitatis ascendat. In spiritu humilitatis et in animo cortito suscipiamur te Deum Iesum Christum, et sic fiat sacrificium nostrum et expetu tuo hodie, ut placeat tibi Deum matram nostrae Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. Boni Sanctificator. Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, et sanctificite plata prosequendo, et accepere hoc sacrificium tuo sancto nomini praeparatum. Suscipe Sancta Trinitas concoblationem cum tibi efferimus, amorem passionis, resurrectionis et ascensionis, Deum Iesum Christum, et in honorem Deum maternam nostrae, et Papa Peter Sanctorum, et historum et omnium sanctorum, ut idis proficiet ad honorem. Nobis autem et salutem, et idi pro nobis intercedere in interim caelis, quorum memoriam agimus in te spiritum Christum Deum nostrum. Orate, ut meum equestrum sacrificium acceptabile fide per Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. Suscipiat Deum Iesum Christum sacrificium de manibus tuis, et laudam et gloriam nominis sui, ad utilitatem quoque nostrum totiusque ecclesiae suae sanctae. Deum vobiscum, et quoque habite. Sursum corda, habemus ad Deum. Gratias agamus Deum nostrum, dignum et justum est. Te egetur limitesimi matere patere Deum matram nostrae, Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, per Deum Iesum Christum Filium tuum Deum nostrae, supplices rogamus ac petimus, uti accepta habeas et sanctificas, haec sanctam sacrificium ilibata. In primis, quae tibi efferimus pro ecclesiam tuam sanctam catholicam, quam pacificare, custodire ad honore et regere, dineris tot orbi terrarum atque catholicae. Memento Deum famulorum catuorum. We pray for the sick and the suffering. We especially pray for Katie, Emily, Kathy, Marilyn, Cody, Maria Josephina Mose, Mark Jr., Letitia, Mindy, Todd, Clarette, Dennis, Barbara Santa Croce, James, Robert, Benedict, Gregory, Adam, Malachi, and Patrick Santa Croce, the Williamson, Tafor, and Began families, the Stevenson family, Michaela McLarnon and family, the Kendrick, Shorten, Nolan, Dasco, Kane, Nye, Wolf, Camerano, and Pahalski families, and all their good intentions. We pray for an end to all governmental allowance or sanctioning of abortion, transgenderism, transhumanism, child trafficking, child abuse of any kind, anywhere, place, or time. We pray for the exposure of all organ harvesting, wherever it may take place. We pray and the ceasing of it and the arrest of those involved. We pray for the establishment of a Catholic monarchy with a sound Catholic system of labor, human value, and medium of exchange with no usury. We pray for courageous men to step forward as leaders of this Catholic society to create simple governance with no slavery. We pray for the elimination of all harmful radiation waves in our air and in our homes. We ask and pray for the gift of discernment and for an increase in the knowledge and practice of the Catholic virtues. We ask for the conversion of all sinners trapped in a state of mortal sin, especially the ignorant. We ask Catholic families as they gathered to stop feeding their money, energy, attention, and time to sports, celebrities, worldly entertainment, and vices, and to focus their attention and time to raising families to be Catholic and for the Most Holy Trinitarian Theophany, to save and free the souls of Catholics from the heresies and enslavement of the Jews. Please expose all forms of Freemasonry and educate the people in their ultimate satanic, Luciferian intent and goal of satisfying, that they might come to see the Most Holy Trinitarian Theophany to be of a peaceful nature. May they convert and submit to the Most Holy Trinitarian Theophany through correct baptism and confession. Please keep at bay any attempts to establish anti-Semitism propaganda into any rules, codes, laws, statutes, or policies. We ask the Most Holy Trinity that all Catholics be given the grace to be accountable, so that we may each have a holy hatred for sensuality, as St. Catherine of Siena encouraged, a repentant shame for the offenses we have committed and continue to commit against thee, and a deep love of thee and of souls, so much that we desire nothing more than to be of service to thee in every moment of our lives. All this we ask in accordance with the Most Holy Divine Family's goodwill and intention. Et omnium circumstantium quorum tibi fides cognita est et nota devotio, pro quibus tibi afferimus, vero qui tibi offerunt hoc sacrificium laudis, pro se suisque omnibus, pro redemptione animarum suarum, pro spe salutes et aeternitatis suae, tibi credunt voto sua, aeterno Deum, vivo et vero, communicantes et memoriam orantes in primis gloriosae, semper Deum maternam nostrae, et Deum Iesum Christum, et beatorum martyrium tuorum Papa Sancti Petri, et Sancti Lucia, et Sancti Jacinta, et Sancti Francisco, et Sancti Juan Diego, et omnem sanctorum tuorum quorum meritis praecibusque concedas ut in omnibus, protectiones tua et munum exilio per innum Christum Deum nostrum. Quam oblationem de Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum in omnibus, consecratum ac aptellum quae feceri dinedis ut nobis corpum, et sanguinem fiat deditissimi filium tuum Deum Iesum Christum, quid didie quam pateretur recepit panem sanctus sacramentus manus suas, et derivatis oculis in caelamate Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum sum omnipotentem tibi gratias agens, consecravit frege dedique luminis sui dicenza cipite et manducate ex hoc omnes. Hoc est ein corpus meum. Simile modo postcum ceremonia est excipienser, hunc preclarum calicem in sancta sacrament honorabilis manus suas, item tibi gratias agens Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, consecrave dedique luminis sui dicenza cipite, et bibite ex omnis. Hic est enim calix sanguinis mei, mysterium fidei, quae pro nobis et pro multis effundetur in remissione peccatorum, aequates cum proficeritis in emino facietis. Unde et memoris Deum nos servituis, sed a plebs tua sancta justum Christum filium tuum Deum nostrae, tam et passionis nec non et in feris resurrectionis, sed et in caelus gloriosae ascensionis afferimus, preclarae maiestati tui ditus donis actatis, supra quae propitio accerenum vultur respecteri dineris, Supplices te regamos, Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, ibi hic petiribus manus tuum ut quo ex hoc autoris participationis sacrosanctum Deum Filium tuum, corpus et sanguinem subsenimus, omni sanctificatione caelesi gratia Dei per amor, per Deum Christum Deum nostrae. We pray for those who have died. We especially pray for Peter Joseph Gensler, and for Henry Santa Croce, for whom this Mass is being offered. Ipsistem et omnibum in Christum cuscentibum locum beneficere iducis et pacis, ut indulge est placamur per Deum Christum Deum nostrum, per quem hic omnia Deum Iesum Christum semper bona creas, sanctificas, vivicas, consecratis et praestas nobis. Per ipsum et cum ipso et in ipso, est ibi Deum Matrum omnipotenti in unitate Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, omnis honor et gloria. Ave Deum, Matronum nostrae, gratia plena Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum tecum, sancta tua in mulieribus, Deum Matronum nostrae, Matram Deum Iesum Christum, misericordia nobis, peccatoribus, nunc et in hora mortis nostrae. Libera nos quaesimus, Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, ab omnibus malis, praeteditis praesentibus et futuris, et intercedente beata gloriosa semper Deum Matronum nostrae, cum Papa Petrum Sanctorum et omnibus sanctis, da propitias pacem in diebus nostris, ut ope misericordiae tuae aduiti te peccato, simul semper liberi et omni perturbationis securi. Per iendum Deum nostrum Iesum Christum, Filium tuum Deum nostrum, qui tic vivit et regnat in unitate Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, per aeternam, pax Deum Iesum Christum, sit semper vobiscum, et quoque apotei, haecum extio et consecratio corporis et sanguinis Deum Iesum Christum, fiat excipientibus nobis in ad salutem aeternam. Pax tecum, et quoque apotei. Deum Iesum Christum, qui ex voluntate Deum Matronam nostrae, quoprante Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, per mortem tuam mundum vivificasti, libera me per hoc sacro sanctum corpus et sanguinum tuum ab omnibus iniquitatibus meis, et universis malis, et fac me tui semper in hara demandatis, et atinum quam separari permittas, qui cum eodem Deum Matronam nostrae, et Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, vivis serenam aeternam, perceptio corporis tui Deum Iesum Christum, quod ego indinius sumere praesum non mihi proveniat in idicium condonationem, se pro tui pietate prosit mihi ad utumentum et esse corporis et ad me delam, percipiendam qui vivis serenas cum Deum Matronam nostrae in unitate Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. Panem celestem excipiem et nomen Deum Iesum Christum invocabo. Deum Matronam nostrae non sundinius, ut et esotetum meas in tante di quebus amarranam mea. Deum Iesum Christum non sundinius, ut et esotetum meas in tante di quebus amarranam mea. Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum non sundinius, ut et esotetum meas in tante di quebus amarranam mea. Corpus Deum nostrum Iesum Christum resturi et anima mea. quid retubum Deum Iesum Christum pro omnibus quaere tu vid mihi, calicem salutaris accipiam in nomine Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum invocabo, laudans invocabo Deum matronam nostrae, et amen inimicis mei salvus ero. Sanguis Deum nostrum Iesum Christum, custodiet anima mea. Corpus Deum nostrum Iesum Christum, custodiet animam tuum. Corpus Deum nostrum Iesum Christum, custodiet animam tuum. Corporis sumpsimus Deum Iesum Christum piedemente capiam et immunum et brefit nobis remedium sempiternum. Corpus tuum Deum Iesum Christum, quod sonsis sanguis quam potere hediat, visceribus meae surpraesta, ut in me non romania scelerum ecla quem pierat sancta reficerunt sacramenta. Deum vobiscum, et quoque apote, oremus. Animabus quesumus Deum Iesum Christum, famolorum cetuorum, oratio proficiat supplicantium, ut eis et peccatis omnibus exuas, et tuae redemptionis facies esse particepes. Qui te commovit renat in una divina familia, qui erat est et erit in aeternum. Deum vobiscum, et quoque apete, ite mise est. Deum gratia. Procia tibi sancta Trinitam obsequium suffectis meae, et praesta ut sacrificium corporis tuae maestatis, indinius obtuli tibis et acceptabile miquet omnibus, pro quibus idut obtulis et miserante pepicare per Christum Deum nostrum. Sanctificat vos omnipotens Deum, matronam et filium et spiritum sanctum, Deum matronam nostrae, Deum Iesum Christum, et Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. Gratias. O most holy divine family, I believe, I venerate, I hope, and I love thee. I beg of thee pardon for those who do not believe, do not venerate, do not hope, and do not love thee. Most holy Trinitarian Theophany, Deum matronam nostrae, et Deum Iesum Christum, et Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. I venerate thee profoundly, and I offer to thee the most precious body, blood, soul, and divinity of Deum Iesum Christum, present here in reparation for the outrages, sacrileges, and indifference by which he himself is offended, and through the infinite merits of his most sacred heart and the immaculate heart of Deum matronam nostrae, I beg of thee the conversion of poor sinners. In nomine Deum matronam nostrae, Deum Iesum Christum, et Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. Gracias. Thank you, Andrew, for your donation. Very much appreciated. I hope you all have good times with your families. We'll see you tomorrow. I think, well, if you're up, I think I might make it 8 o'clock instead of 7:30. I'm not sure. Be aware anyway. Could go either way. But I hope and I wish you all well. There's so much going on in the world right now. It's probably best to avoid following too much on the internet and to focus now on prayer, because there's going to be many changes, many changes, like major changes, not small changes, but major changes. Government, finance. One thing I read yesterday was that the bankers changed the rules on trading precious metals. Of course, because if they didn't, then those same rules would have made JP Morgan Chase bankrupt, which would have collapsed the entire financial system, which may end up happening anyway, because people are in tune to that, and the price of silver is going through the roof. It's up to $72 an ounce now. And of course, we know about gold, but silver is the one that they're very, very much concerned about. But we have the rosary, we have family, we have prayers. So continue with that. And best wishes to all. Please go and sanctify all those you meet. We'll see you tomorrow.